doke. Okie doke. This is going to be a video, and probably some of you will get mad at me because you're saying, no, you said it was going to be December. You said it was going to be this time. Well, honestly, this video is going to be an investigation of possible time frames for the zombie apocalypse. And apparently I'm not the only one trying to pinpoint down when the zombie apocalypse is. And I was saying, I'd heard, I was basing this video I had made previously on hearing about December and things happening around December. Now, I'm not saying I don't know if something is going to happen in December. I had some dreams where I heard Nightmare Before Christmas and a few other dreams, but this video is going to be more kind of an investigative speculation. Let's just put it that way. Investigative speculation on the possibility of the zombie apocalypse happening maybe later, like a few years down the road. And the reason I said that is I started going, I'm kind of laughing because it's like the craziest thing you're investigating, but zombie apocalypse films. So I put in 2026, and apparently there's some zombie apocalypse films coming out in 2026. Now, bear with me. This is my reasoning. I'm thinking if they're coming out with these zombie apocalypse films, now remember, films are predictive program. They pre-predict events happening in the future in films a lot of times. Now, the whole idea of zombies goes way back to, there was a film with who was it? Denzel Washington? Well, a lot of these they go back at least to the 2010s, maybe even before that. Well, those Terminator movies, and that was like 30 something years ago. But this whole idea of zombies, that started to get the ball of putting the idea out there of zombies was kind of put on the radar, and, from 2010 on. And Dawn of the Dead, that film. Well, so they've been telling us about the zombie apocalypse coming for a long time. But bear with me on this. My reasoning is they wouldn't be coming out with zombie apocalyptic movies after the fact. It would be ahead of the actual timing, so to speak. And long story short, what I'm trying to say is they're coming out with some zombie films in 26. And then I did a little investigation. How many zombie films? Look at this one. They're coming out with this zombie type film called Cold Storage in 26. This one says New Zombie and Post-Apocalyptic Movies 2025-26. Okay. Rise of the Infected. Well, that's 2025. So that's ahead of time. That's not after the fact. I'm saying, why would they be making zombie films if it's after the fact? If you get what I'm saying, that's my point. So I'm looking at 2026, okay, and then I looked at 2027 zombie films. Let's just do it. 2027. Let's see. Outbreak. When are they going to? Because, they make these films ahead of time. Well, this is 25. But then I came across some interesting videos. And this has to do, and you know what? Alexa's been wrong. Let's just put it that way. They try to do this predictive programming. This though, I thought this was kind of interesting. Let me play it.
Alexa, what happens in 2028? On May 16, 2028 at 4:03 p.m., the ZRV16 virus is accidentally released in the UK, sparking the beginning of the zombie apocalypse.
Okay, so they're saying 2028. Now, what's interesting is I did a little, this is not scientific by any means, obviously, but I did a little investigating into zombie films 2028 or zombie apocalypse films, and I didn't see any really major films coming out in 2028 having to do with the zombie apocalypse film. So my question is, are they saying the zombie apocalypse is going to be in 2028? Let's listen to this one. Let me see.
Alexa, what happens in 2028?
Wait a minute.
On May 16, 2028 at 4:03 p.m., the ZRV16 virus is accidentally released in the UK, sparking the beginning of the zombie apocalypse.
You all believe Alexa?
Okay, so whether this is true or not, Alexa's been wrong before, and I don't have Alexa. I don't have them in my home, anything like that. I just found this interesting. But they're saying it's going to start in the UK and then spread to other nations. So what I found interesting about that is they came out with a film, because they were saying it started in the UK. Let's see if I can find it. That there was an actual, let's just say, there was an actual film that was showing, where is it? No, not that one. No. Well, anyway, it was showing that, look at all these zombies. They certainly put this into our consciousness. But here's another one. Zombie outbreak, July 13, 2028. So, and this person's saying, what will happen in 2028? I'm wondering if 2028 is the year that they're going to have the zombie apocalypse. Or are they going to do it in phases? That will remain to be seen. But yeah, if people are wondering about the zombie apocalypse, by my reasoning, I just can't see it happening. Well, I could be wrong, but I just can't see it happen. Why would they bring out these zombie apocalypse movies that are going to be coming out in 26, 27? Why would they have these after the fact if there is indeed a zombie apocalypse? So, given that very bit of unscientific research, just wanted to throw it out. And please, people, I have no timing of when. The only specific word I believe I heard from God was nightmare before Christmas, but that was December, of course, the month of December, but that was not a specific year, so I have no idea. But it is interesting that Alexa's saying that. Well, we'll have to see. So I guess just stay prepared and alert and vigilant. And with that said, thanks for listening.